This one is a little bit trickier. As you can see, I've got this peak for the door guide out to a bush there, and there's two different ways of doing this. I've gone for the one where you can put your second trekking pole in at the back just to lift it up. So you peg out your two corners first, then come along to the front, you bring your doors or these sides in. Let's see what I've done. I'm trying to remember myself now. You bring them in sort of about halfway between your middle one at the back there, depends on how wide you want your door. Peg them out there, and then you get your first trekking pole. Oh, have a look inside as well. You get your first trekking pole, and I'm gonna have to lay down for this. You got your guy out nearest the edge there. It's the first one in. Guy out to there. Guy out. Sorry. You put your post up to there. So that's going to give you your main height of your shelter. And then from there you do the doors. So you pull these two flaps back here. So I've guyed them out to, if we look here, so it's not that one, but it's that one. So it's your middle guy out there on each side. Guy them out, use the same peg. And then what I did was I then pulled the beak out, or the overhang bit of the door, guide it out to there. So once I've done that, I then what did I do then? Then I just started sort of tacking these ones out here, and this is where I come into a lot of difficulties. I had to watch a lot more of the videos on YouTube. You see I've got my polycry set up in there. This bit is sagging a bit. I do need to work on that a little bit, but if it was just for me it'd be alright, or I could sleep the other way. You can sleep two people in this. What I would say is probably stick them lengthways so your feet are towards the door. Then what I did was, with my second pole, is I set it at the shortest length, and I wedged it up against that reinforced point there. So once again, down the centre of the ridge, I put it one in from the end, and then I just extended it up to pull it taut. And then from there I guide out, use my foot to point, I guide out that one there, and then the other one on that side, and then I started tacking down the back from the inside and just made little adjustments there. So yeah, there's plenty of space in this one. As I say, you can sleep two people. Just move the hammer out the way. The ground's so hard I had to use a mallet to push the pegs in. So my feet are there. My head is in line with the pole here. So I've got loads of space over the back. I can put rucksacks over the back. And yeah, you've got tons of space. If you were sleeping two people, I think you'd be better off sleeping this way. In fact, actually probably if it was just one person, you'd be better off with your ground tarp going lengthways down here. And very, very nice. Okay, so you've also got plenty of space to sit up in this one. Sit probably in the middle would be the smarter option. And yeah, loads of space. Just sort of pan round, and yeah, so that pole at the back there just lifts the back end up, so it makes sort of sleeping lengthways with your feet towards the door a lot easier. You know, you haven't got the tarp drooping on your face in the night. So yeah, the door you can have sort of whatever width. I sort of adjusted mine, sort of, I think I made it far too narrow to begin with. And then yeah, you can adjust it. I mean, as I say, there's a few little saggy sort of areas there and stuff, but say this is just the first time I've ever set this one up, and this is probably the most complex tarp setup I've ever done. It took me I think it took me at least half an hour to do as a first attempt, watching a lot of the videos as well whilst setting it up. Anyway, a 3x3 metre tarp. I suppose you could use a 4x4, and you know, you can turn it into like a full-on tent. So you don't need a tent, and it's probably a lot lighter as well. And I'd say this affords me a lot more room than my one-man tent would. Either of my one-man tents that I've got, including the enclosed pyramid tarp one that I've just done. You've got a lot more space. So anyway, hope that's of use to you. Thanks for watching, and you'll see me in the next one. Cheers guys, see you later.